It's December 1st. This is the first real snow we've had this year, too. It actually stuck. Yeah, it's pretty cold. 24 degrees, I think, is what we're starting out at, which is way better than yesterday. But, yeah, we're just hoping one of these nice bucks come through. The tight rack heavy 8 that I passed election day, I believe it was. He just showed up again, pushing a doe on the 26th. And I was here that day, but I was on the other side of the property. And I had a bummer hunt, didn't see but a little bitty tiny thing. So, with any luck, he's still somewhere nearby. I doubt he's still on that same doe, so he should be cruising. We're hoping one of the, I think 4 big bucks comes through today, maybe 2 if we're lucky, but it's a slim chance to get a big double. But we're hopeful. Snowy day like this, last day of gun. I feel like, considering yesterday I only heard a few shots, there should have been some people up and moving around. Same thing with today, there's going to be people up and moving around. There's going to be a lot of people that are doing little last minute drives. Hopefully, some bucks get pushed this way. Hopefully early, but we'll do what we got to do. I know this is a good spot. I get pictures and videos every year. I just don't spend enough time in these stands, I believe, so we're going to hope that we can crack something. There's plenty of bucks in here, so we'll see what we can make happen. As quick as I seen him, it's like right in this little circle. Yeah. Well, it's almost 11. We just had the first deer come by behind us about 40 yards. Don't think I got any video of him because it was pretty quick and it's brutal trying to see through this. But nothing else has moved. Been super slow, super cold. I've had to stand for like the last hour and a half. So my toes were killing me. Our boots are just not up to par. But I don't think anything is going to happen here this morning. It's not looking good anyways. Part of me wants to stay, but we've literally been here since 6:30.
Nothing until now.
Yeah, nothing until just now. We've been just freezing this whole morning. And right now the sun's kind of beaming in on this way. It's actually warming me up a little bit, but it's just not enough for as boring as the morning has been. So I'd say if nothing happens here in the next 10-15 minutes, we're going to be out of here. We were going to sit till 11 and get out of here, but it just now got warm enough to even say that it's not uncomfortable. Hopefully something will come in. I don't think it's going to, though. We're going to change gears and go to where we found my public buck I was chasing. There's still at least 3 or 4 bucks over there. Hopefully one of them will come in. I feel like they're going to be pounding the acorns with this snow. There's no crops anywhere around there, so that's really their only option to eat. But just a little bit longer here and we're going to call it. It's been pretty miserable, just being cold.
My nose hurts.
4 million times. My beard was freezing. I was having to get the ice out of my stash. Well, I guess if nothing else happens, you'll see us this evening. We worked all the way to where we wanted to hunt. Seen one deer track, and it just, I don't know, it didn't feel like the spot to sit for the last day. And we worked our way up this hill, found some tracks, we found a bed, and then we seen 2 does go over the hill. So hopefully we didn't booger it, but we're here for a buck anyways, so I feel like this could be one of the crossing points. It's really hard telling these places, or this place is just so big. Each hill is so massive. Yeah, each one has just got its own shit going on. It's hard to figure out, so these deer are pretty spread out here, even though there's a lot of them. Our wind's been all over the place too, so that's just another thing. Everywhere we've started to set up, it was a bad wind and we had to change our mind. So, I don't know what we're gonna do, but I hope something comes in here. It looks good. We're kind of overlooking a secondary hill. And then this ridge behind us is not as steep as it looks, but basically if we can hear them coming, we should be able to get ready, but I don't know. I'm just hoping we find a buck, because we have had the worst season. And it just kept getting worse and worse and worse, and then I found my buck dead. That was a big bummer. We just kind of switched up, and now we're trying to find a buck last second. We still have muzzleloader, but like I said before, Indiana's retarded with their tags, so we'll have to buy another tag if we don't fill our tag today. As ignorant as that is, but that's what they want us to do. But we'll do what we gotta do. Hopefully we can get one. We'll see. I can't tell. Might be a buck, but I really can't tell.
It's a fucking buck.
Is it a buck?
Yeah, it's like a spike.
Oh. Well, it's a deer. That's good news. I definitely see the trail they're working.
It's not a spike, it's like everything.
Yeah, it's probably the same one we've been seeing. Coming down the exact same trail. Now he's whizzing on the trail. He may have been what spooked him a little bit ago. With any luck, a bigger one does that. I mean, it's coming right to us. Definitely feel like we're in the right spot. Now, I'm never seeing deer.
I can show you right now.
If he was bigger, for sure. those other deer.
She's done.
I think he's just gonna go over there. Just got done packing everything up. Got pretty much everything from my backpack that I think is necessary stuffed into my pockets. So we are going to hike a new piece of property. It's public. I've never been on this. I only found out about it about a month or two back. So it's going to be pretty interesting to see what's pretty much running around in an area that I know has giant bucks. So there's crops on private right below me. Really good people. I've known them my entire life. So hopefully if anything does run down onto private, I have no issue getting it. But yeah, we're going to get in there and see if we can find us a big public land buck. Alright, well, just got a couple hundred yards off the road. For sure I'm on like a person trail, but unless they're making these, there's scrapes all the way down this. I'm trying to go way back, so I'm assuming this trail is not going that far back. We'll see though. I don't know if it's just a hiking trail or if it's a hunter, so we're just gonna hike in and find out. I don't have the wind right now, so that's a bummer, but I know how it's been. I just gotta get up on this ridge somewhere. Once I do that, I'll figure out exactly where I need to be. It's a pretty steep hill. I think I'm on just a deer trail. I don't think this is where the people go. I think they follow the bottom. There's buck tracks all over this, rubs everywhere. This holler is gorgeous, but I'm going way deeper. I've got my orange, don't bitch at me. I have hiked some hills. I cannot get the dang wind. I should have been dropped off on the other side, I'm guessing. It's just switched back and forth, and I don't know. I spooked two does on the first dip, and coming up the next one, I jumped another deer. I didn't see a definitive rack, so I don't think if it was a buck, I don't think it was big. And then the next one, I was probably 30 yards from it, and I was like, man, this looks like it could be bad. Wind shifts right into it, hear crashing. Didn't even get to see it, so I don't freaking know, dude. I am way hotter than I wanted to be. It was breezy when I left the house, so I figured I should probably not really dress to be warm, but dress not to get cold. And yeah, I am pouring sweat. I don't even know what time it is, but it's probably going to be a cold evening. It's probably 2 to 3 o'clock. Still trying to just find a good spot. Like I said, I'm jumping them, but so after that, I go another big ridge down, big ridge up, start to come over, and I hear something crashing. So I kind of run over here real fast, as quiet as I could. And I mean, they are moving. This thing was already on the other side going up the next ridge, so it looked like it could have been a buck, but I couldn't tell you. My wind is just dead wrong for this plan today. I swear, I just can't get a break, but the season's whooped me. I'm just freaking cooked right now. if I should strip and try to let my clothes air dry or what. But as of the moment, my wind is screwing me. I can't go like that way. If I go that way, I'm gonna end up on private. So I have to keep going left, and my wind, sure enough, the majority of it keeps switching that way. But I found some good spots. I found one spot in particular. It was one ridge over. Buck sign coming up, and there's private crops at the bottom. The buck sign was coming up out of that, about 500-600 yards from it. So we're a good deal up here on these ridges into public, but not a spook in a buck. It's been hard. Now the wind's blowing dead that way. I don't know what to do. Seeing some good turkeys. I think they had a couple of them might have had beards. I wasn't trying to pay attention too much, trying to get some quick video as I'm going. I watched him go down through there and up that ridge, so I don't know what to do. I just keep spooking him. Oh, I'm cold as hell right now, too. This is gonna be fun. How am I going to find a big one if I keep spooking them? That's the question. I've only seen one tree stand, and it was just over the line on private. So that's good, but again, gotta get this wind right, so I'm gonna check the map, and I think I'm gonna drift. The wind's kind of blowing right into this dang hill, but I'm trying to drift into some sign that I can just get on the other side of and let them walk underneath me, but I keep spooking so many, and then it's like, well, that's probably the bedding. I'm not going to sit under a spot I just ran them all out of. We got to do something, because, can't sit around all day. 2:44. So, we got till 6, and that's dark. But at that point, I would like to be somewhere close to a road, so I can get picked up somewhat reasonably. If I kill a deer, it's a whole other story. I've got to pin it, come back probably tomorrow. Too warm to walk, plenty cold enough to sit and get cold. I'm just trying to cool my clothes off because they are sweaty. And December 9th, I think it is. It's probably not. Yeah, December 9th, probably not the best idea to be getting cold, so. We're going to keep scouting through here, and hopefully we can stop boogering them. The winds towards the end will drift down, but that ain't going to help me if I ain't found a spot I can set up. So, we'll see what we can do. Still pouring sweat. That has not got any better. I have hiked at least 2 miles or more of some pretty gnarly country. And I think I fucked up. I'm pretty sure myself directly out of deer sign. I think at the very beginning is where the best sign was, but my wind was really not good. It's beautiful, but so far in the last couple hundred yards, I found a climber at the end of this finger, and then I lock on. I haven't seen any trail cameras or anything, but I'm way back here, so whoever is hunting up here, y'all are as committed as me. Oh, there's a Bud Light can. Maybe you're just drunk. I don't know, but what I do know is I have got my butt kicked this year. And right now, I'm not doing a whole lot better. Appears to be some rubs up here, though. Pretty big ones. But that doesn't mean anything because the rubs I seen earlier, I should have sat on that sign. But like I said, it was early. It was like right as soon as I started walking in. And it looked real good. But my wind was just goofy as hell. And now it's like pretty much hiking my way out. It's about 4 o'clock. And yeah, it's been a good hike. Look at this rub right here. Turkey sign absolutely everywhere back here. So that's one good thing. Definitely mark this as another spot we can turkey hunt. Hopefully this will lead me completely out. These public lands are sometimes kind of iffy, but it looks like it leads me to the road. If not, I don't know, I would be screwed because it'll be dark by the time I would be able to even think of turning around, so I'll just have to go through someone's yard or something. Welcome to Earth, where there's too many people. We're super possessive. There's another little rub. Yeah, there's rubs here, but the deer sign I seen when I started, the scrapes, everything was better. I've only found, I think, one scrape since. It would give me a headache just saying it. I doubt I'm gonna run into any bucks today. It's not looking real good, as sweaty as I am, and not being able to figure this place out. It is a maze of just ridge fingers, and they're steep. But man, if a guy knew this place a little better, it probably is good. I felt like this is the path out, judging by those tree stands, but I could be wrong. We're going in the right direction. If I take this left, I think it takes me 2 people. If I take a right, it looks like it's going to take me to the road. So I probably won't be able to find anywhere I can sit in the last hour and a half of light. If I'm even going to have that long. But I can definitively tell you, this ridge is my way out. This one looks like where people are coming up. Maybe that's where they hunt. Or maybe it's where they come up out of the property or something, but turkeys down here. Probably the same ones I seen earlier. Kikiing right down here. Not that I'm trying to bump turkey all around, but I'm seeing them. Okay, well, get off here. We'll see if we can run into a deer. The road. It has been terrible. Lesson learned. When you're scouting a spot, figure out how to get the wind instead of walking on looking for better spots, because I had definitely a good deer sign and I walked right out of it and into people sign. I just found a little bit more, but I mean, I'm real close to the road, so I'm just working my way down. I gotta send my ride a pin. Figured I'd stop, get a drink, eat my snacks, which is just jerky and grain, seeds. Holy crap. That was a good ass hike. Useful, not so much. But fun. Seen a lot of deer. Give it 3 or 4 days. I got a headache like a motherfucker right now. We give that 3 or 4 days. And then circle back in here and try it again. This time, might do a morning sit. Catch them coming back later in the mornings. I definitely found a couple of ridges where I'm real confident that we can, get one killed in there. Look to be mature buck sign. Look at that crap. That's the kind of crap we eating out here. It'll do it. It'll do it. There you go. Got some almonds, not much. There's like one raisin left because that's what Jack's liked. I forget what those little seeds are. I think they're pumpkin or something like that. Mercy. Quite the hike, quite the hike. But I think we're about to the end of this woods. Be cool if one walked in when I'm already defeated. This wasn't quite as cool as I thought it was going to be. I thought I was going to just walk right in it and have the right wind, set up, see some deer, maybe even a nice one, but I've seen a lot of deer, probably 15 or 20. Jumped every one of them. Jerky bites. It's easy. There's a reason there's a lot of deer back there. There's nobody in it. Not where the good stuff was. And it's hard to get to. You gotta be willing to be a mountain goat. And you get sweaty sometimes.